And the first leg of the first double trio on Sunday afternoon gets underway here with the third race, the Swallow Handicap Class 4 over 1,400 metres. And Win-Win, who is second up, but has a terrible second up record. Terry Chow from Barrier 10, One Voice, beaten favourite last time out by Beauty Tycoon. Red Brick Fighter there for Alfie Chan, So You Trust, having his second run, the son of Morris. Murado drawn nicely in Barrier 2 for De Souza. Maximise Heart in the lineup there, drawn 12. Perfect Peach, a last start winner in 13. Splendid Living has the tongue tie coming off. Dreamcatcher has the blinkers going on for the first time, and Casa Legend eligible for Class 5. Speed here, Nick. Splendid Living might be able to find the front, maybe without too much competition.
Yeah, that could well be correct, I think, Tom, because he's drawn 5 and he has shown speed last time, and when he raced behind Perfect Peach, it doesn't look to be a great deal of opposition as far as the speed is concerned. Dreamcatcher and Happy Forever too, that might well find themselves in a prominent spot. Maximise Heart there, horse number 8. He's drawn 12, so he might just come across and find himself outside the front 4 or 5 pole.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, Dreamcatcher blinkers on up and trip, Happy Forever up and trip as well. So I think those two will both be quite prominent. The favourite, One Voice, or should start the favourite. Look, he's up and trip to 1,400 metres. He's likely to get back though.
And speaking of One Voice, that is our first replay of him running second to here. Murado coming through the race as well in the black cap. One Voice, he was a little worse than midfield, but he was never going to catch Nick Beauty Tycoon.
No, the winner too good on this occasion, and I think this form will hold up, in fact, because One Voice has travelled into the race well, and he's just lacked that sort of instant turn of speed. You can see he's just run in a little, and once straightened up, he's kept on nicely enough, and very lightly raced horse. He's a really good looking horse as well, Paul, and I certainly think he's got a future. He's a nice type. He can build on this.
Yeah, definitely. And up to 1,400 metres, I think, looks ideal for him as well. Maridy's also going up to 1,400 metres, and he's won second up in the past.
Super Red Dragon was running on last time out. Zach Purton's picked up for the ride here. So You Trust It didn't do a lot. This was the race that was won by Fireball, who was in the trail. Paul. Yeah,
so look, Super Red Dragon, I've definitely included him. He's been quite consistent, this horse. He's only a 2-time winner from his 37 starts, but he has had 9 seconds. So, look, he definitely goes in. So You Trust, I like to see him again. Thought it was just a fair run on debut.
Yeah, it didn't really set the world alight, did he? And would need to improve, I think. But as far as the grade is concerned, he always runs his race. He's actually been placed 6 times from 10 over the course and distance, so he does deserve to win one of these.
Perfect Peaches come up with a wide draw here for Lyle Hewitson. Probably looked the pick of these ones, Nick, I thought. He's had Barrier 3 last time out and just had a nice run in behind them. He's not going to be afforded the same opportunity here.
No, and it does get tougher as well. He's got £5 more to carry, so you know, sort of, he's going to have to deal with that and take another step forward. As for those that chase, look, Splendid Living, we mentioned he might be the speed. 1 or 2 others in the race. Again, hard to really make a strong case for them, but couldn't knock the win, Paul. It was a nice enough job that he's done.
Yeah, and it was his first time at Sha Tin as well. So he's won from 1 at Sha Tin, and it was his first time over 1,400 metres, being by Sebring the 1,400, maybe even a mile in time, but he sticks to 1,400.
Okay, selections here, Paul, at race 3's at 2.6 at the moment. One Voice, do we get that on race day, do you think?
I hope so, because I don't quite like him, hopefully more. But no, he'd probably start something similar to that. So he's on top, One Voice. Super Red Dragon's consistent, Perfect Peach. We gave the case for him up to 14. And Murado as well, and there for 4th. He's won second up in the past. 2.597.
Yeah, big fan of this horse, One Voice. I know he's only had a couple of starts, and he hasn't had the rub of the green all the way through in what is a short career to date, but I think this will be his time, and I think he's a nice horse going forward. Super Red Dragon will run his race, he usually does. Master of Luck is one I've put in a bit of a prize. I didn't think he's run last time with the worst, probably can upgrade it, I think. And number 9, Perfect Peach, goes in as well. 2, 5, 11 and 9.
And it's a clean sweep for One Voice in race number 3, the first leg of the opening DT.